Boom. I think we are live.
We are live.
I do believe we are. I do not see our chat thing this time though.
Oh, no chats.
I don't know. Well, maybe it takes somebody actually chatting with us. We will see as it goes. Um, but we'll start with, hey, how's everybody doing? Today is March 15th, 2024. It is a Red Friday, and we are once again in your living room. As scary as it may be, we love the fact that you invited us in. Hey, we got a lot going on this weekend. I got a couple announcements I want to make before I turn it over to the peanut gallery. I just wanted to say that, I know that we've been kind of behind on a few things. Starting the new video podcast series really took a lot of our time. Well worth every moment we've spent. We're going to continue on with that. But we did play a little catch up this week, and we made some corrections to the website. We have also now the military sexual trauma resources tab is now live on the website. And it has our first organization, which is the Boca Recovery Center. And we've linked directly to them. Marissa Blackwell had sent that request, and we are live with her and her organization on that tab. We've also updated our service members through March 4th. Some of the links still aren't live, but the names are up on the honor page, and the links will be live within the next week. And we've also sent a really, we've also put a really special addition to our About page that has some entertaining pictures that you guys may want to go and see. So if you're bored this evening, check out projectrollcall.org, go to About, and check out the new addition to that page. Let us know what you think.
I'm going to be checking that out shortly.
I think that you will be entertained and wonder where I got some of the stuff I got. So anyway, I'm putting that out there. That is just some of the fun that we have. The most important things that we wanted to talk about was we made a correction to Tech Sergeant Joseph Lowell's post. We had him as a staff sergeant. His dad reached out to Tim. Tim relayed that information to me, and we have corrected that not only on our Facebook posts, but on the website as well. And we are working at updating again all of the service members that we've honored so far on the site. But our MST resources tab, very important to us, and our mission is now live, and we're going to continue to add to that. So if you want an organization that works with MST, or if you know of an organization that does and you feel it would be a good fit for what we're trying to do, please let us know. We want to get as much information on that page as we can so that it's available for those people that need it. Let's see. I have some other updates, but they're not near as important as those, so we will save those for after the toast. At this time, I'm going to say, Tim and Donna, you guys have anything for us this week?
I think Donna has some stuff for us. I, once again, am, just out there trudging away, and Donna's out there reading books, getting information, and really
talking to the people. Yes.
So Donna, take it away.
Okay. In response to the MST, we just wanted to offer some tips just to everybody. If you come across anyone that has experienced a military sexual trauma, just to offer just some not subtle hints, but just a few hints or tips to in speaking with them. You want to let them know first and foremost that it is not their fault that they ever experience this type of trauma, number one, never ever their fault. It is 100% the perpetrator or perpetrators in a lot of cases, because you know, in the case of Morgan Robinson, she was attacked. Not only she was attacked several times, but she was gang raped by several men. So it could be more than one person, and you want to let the person that you're speaking with, the victim, the survivor, the thriver, we want to call them, the winner, know that it was not their fault. Number one, first and foremost, and that it takes courage to come forth and to even speak about it, how brave they are. It's so important to let them know that they are brave for even speaking about it, and just, you know, encourage them to come forth, get help, continue counseling. Just let them know that, and let them know that they're not alone, that, you know, there's tons of support out there. You can direct them to Project Roll Call, to the page, and we will help them get whatever support they need. If it's counseling, whatever assistance, we are there to help them get that assistance, and to just empathize with them and let them know that you're sorry that it happened. And that is the best thing that you can do for them, is to empathize, sympathize, and, you know, hug, but not be like touchy. I'm just saying, but be sympathetic and empathetic, and just let them know they're not alone, and that you're really proud of them for coming forth and letting somebody know, and that you'll do whatever you can to help them get help. So that's just some really good tips to help a person who has experienced it.
That's good stuff, and it's great advice. And you know, we want to continue to share this information with everyone, so that they know that, you know, if they're in that situation, there are, you know, things that they can do. You know, whether it be just pointing them in the right direction, or just being that ear and listening without judgment, knowing that that person is the victim and needs to be heard. So,
And that is the biggest key, to no judgment. Thank you
right,
for reminding
right.
me. Yes, absolutely.
Is there anybody in here that's not wearing anything with Project Roll Call that might have something to say?
Mm.
I don't know who would show up to this
You
without.
know, three of these things belong together. Three of these things are kind of the same.
Uh,
Andrew?
One of these things is doing his own thing.
Sheesh. Well, I do have something to add to your sentiment. Is more of whoever's perpetrating this, rank has no play in it. They may try to play that card, but when they're trying to do such things like this, rank goes way out the window. They're just another person with malicious intent trying to get what they want. And no matter what they say, rank has no play whatsoever. So
Right.
you got
No
what you
label.
can, reach out where you need to, or where you can get to, and get help as soon as possible, and report as soon as possible as well. The sooner it is reported, the better chances.
Right.
But that's all I have to say, unless you want me to progress to birthdays now.
Hey, let's jump into birthdays.
Okay, pulling up birthdays. This week's birthdays, we have Private First Class Danny Marshall, March 9th, 1957. Sergeant Brent V. Durrant, March 9th, 1983. Sergeant Elder N. Fernandes, March 9th, 1997. Specialist Alberto Garcia Jr., March 9th, 1984. Staff Sergeant Bradley B. Ben Devereaux, March 9th, 1996. Specialist Lacey Wordmer, I apologize if I got that wrong, March 10th, 1998. Specialist Sony Farmer, March 10th, 1990. Chief Petty Officer John W. Lowell, March 11th, 1965. Staff Sergeant Jonathan D. Davis, March 11th, 1978. First Sergeant Joel A. Bean, March 12th, 1966. Tech Sergeant Michael R. Vinson, March 12th, 1991. Private First Class Eric D. Courier, March 13th, 1988. Staff Sergeant Michael P. Cardenas, March 13th, 1980. Master Sergeant Christopher J. Raguso, March 14th, 1979. Specialist Ty J. Johnson, March 15th, 1978.
Okay, and this week's angel dates, we have Specialist Jason A. Frank, March 9th, 2014. Corporal, and this one I'm probably going to really mess up on, so I apologize in advance, but Corporal Alozia Zavala.
Eloisa.
What is it? Eloisa Zavala, March 10th, 2020. Chief Warrant Officer 2, Brian J. Henderson, March 11th, 2013. Captain Sarah M. Knudsen, March 11th, 2013. Staff Sergeant Stephen P. Blass, March 11th, 2013. Staff Sergeant Mark A. Scotto, March 11th, 2013. Specialist Zachary L. Shannon, March 11th, 2013. Lieutenant Valerie C. Delaney, March 11th, 2013. Was that Lieutenant Commander?
That is correct.
William D. McIlvaine the third.
Lieutenant junior grade. Sorry, I missed one.
Great. Oh, see, I missed one. Lance Commander Alan A. Dink Patterson, March 11th, 2013. Lieutenant junior grade.
Lieutenant Commander.
See, I'm just all over the place. I apologize.
Hey, it all works out.
Got those two kind of mixed up there. Lieutenant junior grade William D. McMillavane. I don't know why I'm putting an M in there. The third, March 11th, 2013. Sergeant Taylor W. Grimmett, March 11th, 2018. Private Paul E. Reege, March 13th, 1990. Sergeant First Class Clint D. Farron, March 13th, 2004. Sergeant Corey A. Dan, March 13th, 2006. Specialist Alberto Garcia Jr., March 13th, 2007. Corporal Jonathan D. Porto, March 14th, 2010. Sergeant Major Christopher Brownowell, March 14th, 2021. Major Andreas O'Keefe, March 15th, 2018. Major Christopher Zantis, March 15th, 2018. Captain Mark Weber, March 15th, 2018. Master Sergeant William Posh, March 15th, 2018. Master Sergeant Christopher Raguso, March 15th, 2018. Tech Sergeant Deshaun Briggs, March 15th, 2018. And Staff Sergeant Carl P. Enos, March 15th, 2018.
All right, that brings us to this week's honorees. We're concluding the crash of Tiger 43 in the desert outside of San Diego on the 7th of February. We have Marine Corps Captain Jack T. Casey, 26, of Dover, New Hampshire. Marine Corps Captain Benjamin W. Moulton, 27, of Emmett, Idaho. And Marine Corps Captain Miguel J. Nava, 28, of Traverse City, Michigan.
May their service and their sacrifice never be forgotten.
Earn their sacrifice.
Never forget.
Never forget.
I really stumbled on some of those names today. I apologize for that. So yeah, I had a couple things to go with after the toast. Do you guys want to share anything before I get into that?
Have at it.
Have at it. Okay, I just wanted to give you guys some updates on the bunker. We had reached out and we had talked to you guys a little bit about what happened at the bunker. It not only being broke into twice at the end of last year, but the flooding that we had occur in January. And the result is that we definitely have to rebuild moving forward. And we put out a link, a Home Depot link that we can repost where people could go contribute directly to an account that we'll use to buy the materials to rebuild the bunker. And I just wanted to give a shout out to a couple places. I want to give a shout out to Jim and Shane over Interstate Truck Repair. They have given us 10 gallons of Kills and 10 gallons of gray paint. I want to give a shout out to the Wax Brothers at Northwest Steel and Pipe for not only furnishing the bunker to us, but helping us in rebuilding it. They have, because of the break-ins, we have now upgraded or are in the process of upgrading the security system that will allow us to not only be safer, but change the way that that the bunker is laid out by moving the keypads and some other assets there. So definitely we appreciate that. That's going to help us tremendously moving forward with our mission there. And we also have secured a steel door to go on the back side to help us secure the building. And you know, just a lot is starting to happen. As soon as there's a few more things that we need to get done, as soon as those things are done, we'll begin the demolition. Once we have removed all of the black mold and the mold in general out of the bunker and encapsulated the area, then we will invite volunteers in to help us rebuild. At this time, there's a lot of people that have offered their assistance, and we just want you to know that we appreciate that. And we're not going to be able to do it without you guys and your assistance. But we do not want anybody in there until we've contained the mold, because we do not want anyone to get sick on our behalf. So we will personally make sure that we get that out and get cleaned up before we have anybody come in to help us rebuild. And when we get to that point, we will definitely appreciate any help that we can get. So there was one other thing I wanted to point out on that, but I don't remember what it was. So we'll save that till next time. Again, if you guys want to help and you can't make it out there, please share our post, help us raise the funds to do this. And if you can throw $1 or $2 our way, everything will matter because building materials are just outrageous right now. So it's going to cost a little bit of money to get it put back together. But once we do, there's some really cool things that we're going to be doing there that we'll announce once we are in a position to give actual dates. So that is all I had. And I'm going to turn it over to you guys to close.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say hi to everybody that is watching. We got Sandy and Scott and Skip. So thanks for leaving messages while you're watching. It allows us to know who's watching. So,
So the message did pop up. Last time I looked, it wasn't there.
yeah, I got I opened mine and my live chat showed we got a couple people comment.
And also the Devereaux, because they they texted us today. Dev Rose
Mhm.
from Salt Lake. The Dev Rose, yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna give a shout out to them.
Yep, the Devereaux family. Ben's birthday.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And on that note, on the shout outs, let's give a shout out to Doug Harden, Lisa Moncure, Gary Barton, Lee Evans, Mikal Brevig. They have all donated to the Home Depot account this week. Man,
Nice.
thank you guys. Thank you so much.
And Skip Berry. Skip Berry
And
donated.
Skip Berry, there, we have a forever thank you to Skip Berry. We could say thank you to Skip every day and it wouldn't be enough. So,
Mhm.
because Skip gave us Tim.
Oh, my.
Mhm.
Huh?
Yes.
Right.
No Skip, no Tim.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
So, if you guys are done, let's send it up to, well, the guy without the Project Roll Call logo
Mm.
and see if he can close us out.
Sounds good.
Andrew?
The
And that
only
deserves
thing I
a
have
win.
with Project Roll Call is a hat, and I don't wear hats indoors. Come on. But on a more serious note, because even though right now the weather's good, people are still suffering in silence. We need to, if you're suffering yourself, reach out to friends, family, neighbors. Doesn't matter how you mention it. Just say, hey, you're not doing good. You're having a hard time this time. Doesn't matter how you say it, just as long as it's being said, that you're keying them in that you are not doing good right now, that you need help. Because it doesn't matter how you say it, as long as it's being said, it can actually help pull you from that spot. If anything, be just to get someone to listen to you. If not, get you in contact with some resources that you need that you don't know yet. As I'm just flipping this coin here, I just want to make sure that everybody's reaching out to each other. That if you're struggling, or if you see someone struggle, talk, because that may be just the gateway, the foot in the door that can get the help to the people that need it the most. If you see someone acting out of a normal character, or if they're seeming like they're just struggling a little harder than they should, don't be afraid to ask the question, are you thinking of taking your life? Are you thinking of killing yourself? Are you thinking of ending it all? Because that question, worst case scenario, will make you look like just a fool, just asking a question to something extreme. And it's best to be looking like a fool than not to ask a question and then be at their graveside. We need to reach out. We need to do buddy checks, check in on our neighbors, your coworkers, family. Heck, even someone at the store that you bumped into once or twice. Check in on them. Say, hey, how you doing? Just see how how they're doing, because that may be a sign for help that you need to intervene and talk to them. Possibly get them in contact with resources that they need that they don't know are even there, because we have so many resources out there. No one has a complete detailed list of all of the resources that are out there locally. We need to help each other out and be there for each other, because even though the weather's turning up, people are still suffering in silence. Maybe it's the time of year. Maybe some other things are keying them into remembering way back when something else happened. Little key triggers can still happen. We need to walk alongside each other and give each other a hand up and make sure we're doing all right. Because without this, the one team, one fight motto doesn't come into play, and it's not good. We need to be a team. We need to fight together, and we need to help each other out when we do it, because if we do, we will be able to squash this whole suicide pandemic that's going on for decades now. We can squash it and bring it down to zero. We need to work on that. We need to work together, because as this wooden coin says that I love having next to my computer, is you matter. There is resources. 988. You can call it, you can text it. Just reach out. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, go ahead and email me. My email with Project Roll Call is andrew@projectrollcall.com. And just email me. I'll be willing to listen to you, help you vent, and if need be, I'll even help get you in contact with some resources. Because I don't want to see somebody struggle and not be able to help. Please reach out, even if it's not to me, to someone, and get help, because you matter. Your fight is not over. Your mission's not done. It is not your call to call out from the mission. You are here for a reason. Your fight may be able to help encourage others to fight as well and help them win their battles, because it's all on you in this fight, but the repercussions from you winning your fight are phenomenal, are more than what you could comprehend. We need you here. Those demons that you're hearing are just lying to you. That is their job, to bring you down and to keep on kicking you as you're down. Fight back. You can win this. I believe in you. And that's all I have.
All right, that's good. Hey, remember, when you're out there, if you're looking for resources, you can always go to projectrollcall.org. We do have a resource tab there for suicide awareness and prevention, as well as resources for, as we mentioned earlier, military sexual trauma, PTSD, TBI, veterans resources in general, Gold Star families, and active duty service members. Our goal is to have resources available for anybody that needs them anytime. So on that note, if you're an organization that would like to be included in the Project Roll Call mission, please reach out and let us know. We'd love to talk to you about it and get you included on the website. But definitely use those resources and talk to somebody. There's a lot of people out there that'll be that ear or that shoulder to lean on if you need it.
We also had some interjection from the comments. Kyle Lawhorn was on there, interjected during your talk there, Andrew.
I went to high school with him.
That human interaction, that connection is very important.
Yeah,
trying to bring somebody back from the brink.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. So let's wrap it up. That's all we have for this week. We will be back again next Friday for another toast. If you don't see us before then or talk to us before then, we will see you then. Please remember, as this week goes on, to check on those people. If, as Andrew's mentioned, if you're thinking about them, check on them. And until next Friday, we love you all. We appreciate your support, and you guys all matter. Out.
Bye.